And we are back with part 2 of the most commonly mispronounced luxury brand names. I don't know, I just had fun the last time and I came up with 5 more luxury brand names that you and I can learn how to pronounce the right way together on this video. Whether you're here as a voiceover talent or someone who is trying to improve their interaction skills in English. So if you're ready for that, let's get started. So let's do this. Hey, what's happening? I'm always glad to see you here, and if this is the first time we're meeting, my name is Anna. Welcome to the channel. This is Speak Easy with Anna. Of course, my goal here is to help fellow non-native English speakers to improve their interaction skills with simple and practical English. And of course, I'm also here to help aspiring voiceover actors with some tips and tricks that I've learned in the industry for 10 years now. So if you're interested in these kinds of videos, why don't you hit the subscribe button right now and also tap that notification bell, just so you know if I have anything new out. So let's talk about these 5 luxury brand names that are just so intimidating to pronounce, but today we are going to learn how to say them correctly. And make sure you stick with me all the way until the end, because we are finally going to learn how to say the name of that very famous Swedish furniture store. But right now, let's start off at number 5. At number 5 is this brand. This French luxury fashion house was founded in 1945, and it is a very well-known haute couture garments and footwear. It is sometimes pronounced as Balmain, but because this is French, you lose the sound at the end. So this is Balmain, Balmain, Balmain. At number 4 is this brand. This brand is known for the red heart with the face logo, and this is actually a Japanese brand with a French name. Now, it's easy to say Comme des Garcons if you are to pronounce every single letter in the name, but it's actually pronounced Comme des Garcons. Comme des Garcons. I guess that's why most people just say CDG. But Comme des Garcons is French for like boys. We are down to our top 3 luxury brands that we may have been mispronouncing all this time. But before that, if you're finding value from this video, why don't you give me a thumbs up right now? And at number 3 is this brand. This is a North American brand which is famous for their footwear as well as their apparel. Now, it is named after a creek in Pennsylvania. One way I have heard it pronounced was Saucony. But actually, the company would print Saucony on their boxes to help out their customers on the pronunciation. So this is pronounced Saucony, Saucony. And we fly back to France for the next brand, which is this one. This is a high-end men's and women's clothing brand founded in Nice, France. Do not be tempted to sound out the C in the middle as a K. No, it is not Faconnable or Faconnable. The C becomes a S sound. So this brand is pronounced Faconnable. Faconnable. And the number 1 luxury brand name that is often mispronounced is this brand. And if you do not know this brand, even just by looking at the logo or the way it's spelled, I would really be surprised. But for a long time, I really thought this brand was pronounced Givenchy. But I found out a few years ago that it's actually Givenchy, Givenchy, Givenchy. It rolls off the tongue better, doesn't it? And there you have it, the 5 luxury brand names that are commonly mispronounced, and now you and I both know how to say it correctly. Now, it really depends on you if you want to adapt this pronunciation, or if you want to stick to how you've been saying it, that's fine too. I think the most important thing here is whether or not we can afford these brands or not. And if you can't, that's okay too. There are a lot of brands out there that are actually of good quality and also very friendly to your wallet. But I did promise that before we finally go, we are going to learn how to say the brand name of that very famous Swedish furniture store. But before that, I'd just like to invite you to hit the subscribe button down below if you haven't yet, and also tap that notification bell just so you know if I have anything new out. Hey, don't forget to connect with me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And also don't forget to share this video to any of your friends or your family, especially those you know who will benefit from this video. And here we go. What is the brand that I'm talking about? It is this brand. I really thought it was pronounced IKEA, IKEA. But the founder, Ingvar Kamprad, pronounces it with a typical Swedish accent, which is IKEA, IKEA, IKEA. So if he's the founder of the company, well then I guess he knows how to say his company name correctly. But you know what? IKEA is an acceptable pronunciation worldwide. Hey, if you have any more brand names that are usually mispronounced, why don't you share it down at the comment section down below? Help us how to pronounce it correctly. And if you don't know, well, maybe somebody in our community can help us down at the comment section too. Let's get talking down there, okay? And that's all I have for you today. If you're wanting to start making money on Fiverr as a voiceover talent, you can check this video out. And if you're wanting to improve your interaction skill in English, you can also check out this playlist. And with that, I'll wish you all a fantastic day, and I'll see you in my next video. Cheers!